to our hangout today within Valentis. My name is Marcus Brigham. I have the privilege of being your presenter today, and I just really want to have a conversation with those of you that are here and talk about why we're so excited about this particular product here, the Slim Roast, which is a weight loss coffee formula that literally is just changing so many people's lives. We're going to be talking about that. Let me just start off by going into the actual presentation, then we'll just kind of slip over here to a couple things that I really want to share with you and why, again, we're just so excited about this. But you're getting ready to learn about a company by the name of Valentis. And as soon as I can get this up here, there we go. And, here's what I can tell you. There's a lot of excitement in the air because of what this particular product is doing for people. And people are flat out winning, whether you're talking financially, you're talking about weight loss goals. People are flat out winning. The organizations are winning. And this is a company where you're just seeing a lot of people who've not done anything like this before, whether you call it network marketing, online business, at-home business, whatever you want to call it. The bottom line is people have found a way to take the Valentis business opportunity and really change their lives. And so I'm going to share some things with you. A little bit about myself. My name is Marcus Brigham. I'm here in the Denver area. Married with 4 amazing children. Been in the industry now for about 10 years. Prior to that, I had the privilege of being in the National Football League as a running back with the Oakland Raiders, as well as the New England Patriots. So I was one of those guys, I can tell you, that fell in love with nutrition at an early age. I've really been just, what do you want to call it, a spokesman for really understanding that our health is the first wealth. It really, really is, you all. So many times we've seen situations, in fact, my own situations right now. I've got a couple family members very close to me that are struggling right now with their own issues with their health. And, it's really hit home for me. And it's one of those things that it has really refocused me on the importance of, again, our health being our first wealth. And that's why today I wanted to do things a little bit different and just talk about really the star of the show. And that's this particular product here that we have within the Slim Roast. And so I wanted to show you some pictures and just kind of have these play or roll through as I talk. But you all, I got introduced to this opportunity about 3 months ago. And I'm going to be quite honest with you, when it first came to my attention, I liked the idea of the weight loss coffee and what it could possibly do. But I wasn't sold on it because, number one, I hadn't seen pictures like what you all are seeing right now. I hadn't had a chance to really even taste the coffee. And but I knew that if the excitement that my business partner, Dave Lear, was sharing with me, if the excitement was anything close, as far as the photos before and after or the actual taste of the coffee was anything close to his excitement, then I knew we had something powerful over here. And I remember placing my order and getting that first box of coffee. And I waited to 7 o'clock the next morning because I wanted to enjoy my cup of coffee just like I normally do every single day. So instead of going over to Dunkin' Donuts or down to Starbucks to grab a cup of coffee, I decided to go ahead and make myself a cup of the Slim Roast. And so for me, I added a little sugar, a little cream to it. And right off the bat, the first sip, you all, was very pleasant, very smooth. Great tasting coffee. In fact, here's what happened about 7 to 8 minutes into drinking that cup of coffee. I started to notice the difference in just my energy level. I felt a lot more energized. I noticed that I had a lot more mental clarity. Most of the times I kind of have that fog that hangs over your head in the mornings. It was lifted immediately. And so, long story short, for me, I grabbed my car keys and headed down to the gym and had an incredible workout, got home, got some things done, got on my laptop, and true story, you all, it was about noon, and I had not had anything to eat. And I remember thinking to myself, man, this coffee, maybe that's what actually has curbed my appetite. So I went ahead and, forced myself to eat a banana. But here's the deal. It wasn't until 5 o'clock that evening where I had my first meal. And again, I followed up with my business partner, Dave Lear, and I told him, I said, man, if anybody's experience is anything close to mine, we're going to blow this thing up and make some serious money. And of course, I was able to go to a website much like what you're seeing right here. And literally just, photo after photo after photo after testimonial I was reading. And just saw so many people out there that were just coffee drinkers and were losing crazy weight. And now they've become business partners as well. So it just made sense. And so that's what you're seeing. As you look at these pictures go through, I like the simplicity of what we have, you all. Coffee is big business. It's the second most traded commodity in the world. And when you think about all the major companies out there, major brands like McDonald's, which launched the McCafe coffee line, and of course what it's done for the industry at large. McDonald's even changed their layout. When you walk in now, jazz music playing, flat screen TVs. It looks like a coffee shop. You look at Burger King and their partnership with Seattle's Best. You look at Dunkin' Donuts, who now have a cup of coffee as their logo. It just goes on and on to say that, again, people understand that if you can take something as simple as coffee, just raw material, and then add hot water to it and flip it and basically make a profit anywhere between $15 to $20, per batch of coffee that you brew, that's where the true home run money is. And so we've watched companies do that. We've watched companies like Tim Hortons in Canada recently sold for $11 billion. You watch companies like Starbucks, who made it socially acceptable for us to spend upwards of $5 to $6 for a cup of coffee and won't complain about it. In fact, many of us have those little cards where you can go back multiple times a day. And so, I thought it was amazing. I was looking at something on, it was either CNN or Fox News, of course, with all these debates going on. I've been flipping back and forth. I like to get different perspectives on everything. But it's funny. I can't remember which station was on, but they talked a little bit about the average person, I think right now, who loves coffee spends upwards of between $700 to $750 per year, just one person alone on coffee. And I just couldn't believe that. I said, man, that is crazy. So again, it just shows you all that we have something huge right here in front of us. When you look at this company, Valentis, and the growth that has happened, we did $4 million last month. And I can tell you, if you rewind the clock 17, 18 months ago, we barely even did over $100,000 in a month. So the fact we did over $4 million right now tells you this. Number one, there's still plenty of growth, because $4 million in coffee is nothing. But when you look at, coming from where we started, humble beginnings, to where we are now, it just shows you that it's catching on. And again, the star of the show is the actual coffee. Dr. Oz and them did a phenomenal presentation on Garcinia Cambogia. And that is the main ingredient in the actual slim roast coffee that we have. But it's a fat buster. And as you look here in these pictures, I think you can tell a lot of people are busting the fat. I mean, they look just amazing when you look at all these pictures, especially look at the tummy area for a lot of these people. You can really see the difference. You look at their faces, how it's slimmed up. But the biggest thing I love, again, is just looking at these midsection, the stomach sections of all these people and what has happened. And for those of you that have not gotten yourself on this slim roast yet, I don't know what you are waiting on, because it is actually amazing. But I wanted to show you all that and kind of started that way. I'm going to actually talk a little bit about some of the things that are happening within this product here, because I think it's important for you to see this. I'm going to bring up this slide for you really fast. But I like the fact that this slide talks about it, because here's the deal. Here's what people have experienced. We talk about appetite suppressant, you all. That's one of the biggest problems. People are eating entirely too much. So we're talking about really attacking the war on weight in our own bodies, our own families. We've got to do a better job of cutting back on the amount of calories that we're consuming. So this is going to help you cut down on those cravings as well. So sugar cravings, that's huge. Sugar absorption. What does your body do with that sugar? Is it storing it as fat? Well, that's the best part. The next one down says burns fat. So I want you all to understand, again, the Garcinia Cambogia in this product does a phenomenal job of burning fat, okay? Elevating the mood, mental alertness. That's one of the biggest things. I rip open one of these packs every morning and again, make myself a cup of coffee. I love the weight loss side of it. I love that side of it, okay? And the weight management piece. But I really like the fact that this product really allows me to really just like snap into that mental focus that I'm looking for. Very important for you all to understand that. Again, great product that we have here. See if there's anything else. Let me just kind of slide down to a couple of other things. I showed you some of these pictures already on the other screen there. Let me talk about some of the other products that we bring to the table. And that way you can see again that our products work together collectively, really synergistically to give your body what it needs. And I'm a firm believer, if you give the body what it needs, it will respond. Again, if you give the body what it needs on a daily basis, it will respond. You know, healthy habits on a daily basis will create, you know, a healthy lifestyle. Horrible eating habits, habitually will continue to drive your health in the wrong direction. And so, again, we have the type of products that you can add to your regimen. Now, we look at the Prevail Immune Boost product that we have. I love this product because here's the thing. Everyone has an immune system, and every single day that immune system is compromised. You know, whether you're like me, I'm on an airplane constantly. Many of you, if you're in big office buildings, you're on elevators and, you're touching doorknobs and things like that. So, again, you're exposed all day. And I don't have to talk about our kids. The schools they're going to, sneezing around them all day long. And what's the other? Preschools, it's all around it. This is a kid-friendly product. And so it's loaded with vitamins, minerals, antioxidants. And let's be honest, you all, I didn't realize this, but a lot of people are dealing from what we call a mineral deficiency. And even people who are considered to be health conscious, who eat a lot of green vegetables, our foods are no longer harvested the way that they once were. So we start to talk about the increased use of pesticides that are sprayed on the top soils, and we consume a lot of those foods over and over. Unfortunately, a lot of the things that we eat, again, they're nutritionally bankrupt. They don't have the same amount of nutritional content that they once did. And so though we may have the same habits of healthy eating, it's important to make sure that we're equipping our bodies with what it needs. And so this is going to do just that for you. Moving over to the next one, the Prevail Energy. We start talking about, the Monster energy drinks or the Red Bull energy drinks, those 5-hour energy shooters. And I think even Starbucks has their own line of energy drinks now that come in the cans. Here's one thing I can tell you. A lot of those different documentations out there and third-party conversations have talked about the long-term studies that are coming in now and just how, unfortunate those products can be for you long-term. I don't like to, throw any negative light and shade on a lot of companies and things that they're putting out there. But I can tell you this, if you're consuming those multiple times a day, I was just in a 7-Eleven not that long ago, and these guys behind me, I think they had 2 or 3 Red Bulls in their hands and a Snicker bar. And I was teasing them and they were laughing, but they said, man, we do this every single day. And I know they had high demanding, like high energy type jobs, but I'm just sitting there thinking, I wish I had this on me at the time, but the Prevail Energy, you all, this is perfect. This is a clean, energy drink where you don't have that crash and burn. It's all natural. This is what you want to fuel your body with when you need that pick me up. And then, of course, one of my favorites, the Prevail Trim, you all, I'm drinking about 2 of these sticks every single day. Smooth drink, tastes great. But here's my thing I like about the Trim. It flat out works. And it's another dose of that Garcinia Cambogia. So between the coffee, the slim roast there, and that Trim, I'm giving my body what it needs. My weight management's where I need it to be. And you're talking about, again, another fat buster. We like that word. So great opportunity right there. So that's what we're doing over here, you all. I want to talk with you about, you saw the photos and what's happening with people drinking the coffee, losing weight, drinking the other products, losing weight. Well, we actually have a great pay plan. I want to simplify this as much as possible. That's, I'm going to try to do this as quickly as I can, but keep it very simple. 7 ways that we get paid. Number 1, the retail side. When you get started with us, it's a $20 business decision. And then you'll select from either one of our small packs. We have 2 medium packs or one of our large packs. Very simple. But anytime someone will actually purchase product from your customer website, you will earn a $25 commission on whatever it is that they're purchasing. Now, you also have the option of purchasing your product in bulk and getting it shipped to you, and then you can sell it for a higher price. That's up to you. But if you want to be able to not have to house and kind of keep a lot of inventory, then people can actually purchase from your website. And that's what most people do. Now, number 2 and 3, we have what's called the fast start bonus and the legacy coded bonus. So let me do this. Let me talk about number 2. Actually, I'll tie in number 2 and number 3. I call this more of the business finder's fee, which means when you find someone who wants to do business with us and they come in and they register as if you're the one that brought them into the business, that is a finder's fee that you will get paid. And you can earn anywhere between $20 to as much as $200 every single time that happens. And here's how that works. You can max out what's called the fast start bonus at $100. And you can also pick up that legacy check of $100 for every person you bring in, which means 100 plus another 100 is $200 every single time. And that is when you focus in bringing people in at what's called the Ruby Pack level. And I'll share with you why most people, after I showed you those photos earlier, why most people are getting started at that Ruby Pack. Okay, so I'll share that with you here in a few moments. Next, we talk about income as areas number 4 and 5. This is the residual weekly payout that you can earn every single week. Now, we have people right now, you are earning, an extra $2,000, $3,000, $4,000 a month from these sections alone. And we have people that have turned this into a full-time operation where they're earning that much on a weekly basis. And that's been conservative because we have people earning a whole lot more than that. But I think you get the picture that they're strong 5-figure monthly earners right now in this company, right here off of sections number 4 and 5. Every single week, we take a snapshot of the activity, meaning the coffee sales, the customer sales, the business partners underneath you who are purchasing orders on a monthly basis. We take a snapshot on a weekly basis, and then we pay you upwards of 20% on what's called the pay side of your business. Okay, very simple. So if you had, let's just say $5,000 of coffee business activity happening underneath you on that pay side, and you were eligible for the 20%, that would yield you $1,000. Okay, that's a 20% payout. So if I doubled that and said you did $10,000 in coffee sales that week, that'd be a $2,000 paycheck. Very simple. Now we move down to what's called the dual team matching bonuses. Again, that's a kind of like the finder's fee. Every single time you bring someone into this business, you found them, they stay underneath you as what we call, you brought them in, you are their sponsor, which means you pick up a match check. Anything that they do, you can earn upwards of 20% every single week. So let's just say a good friend of yours who you brought into the business, after everything's done from the dual team, they earn $1,000. Here's how that would work. That person would receive their $1,000. The company will now would bonus you 20%, which is a $200 check. So they will cut that check as a bonus check, not touching that other one's, okay? So again, you can earn up to 7 generations deep. So imagine this. If you brought in Lisa, who brought in Tammy, Tammy brought in Jason, Jason brought in Thomas, Thomas brought in Janet, Janet brought in Hector, and Hector brought in Susie. Susie will be on your 7th level. You can still earn a match check on Susie. It's crazy, y'all. I'm telling you, it's absolutely bananas. We have the global share bonus pools where you can earn upwards of 1%. And then we have what I call really that lifestyle play money. This is that car bonus. Every single month when you qualify for your rank, diamond or higher, you will earn a $400 check and max out at the $3,000 monthly check just from the lifestyle bonus. So on top of all the other things I just talked about, we have a lot of people that are already earning the car bonuses as well. So very amazing what's happening here. You're going to receive your very own system. We also have our own system here, and I'll share that with you here in a second. But here's what I want you also to understand. Everyone is connected to a success line. And that success line is full of customers. It's full of business partners and potential business partners, okay? It's important for you to lock in because every Thursday, when once you lock in every Thursday, the system compresses, which means if you have not locked in, you want to do so immediately because come Thursday night at midnight, if you're Pam, you're going to end up moving all the way to the top there, right underneath Dave. Dave, as you can see, is a member already, so you can't pass Dave, but you can compress underneath Dave, which means now on Friday, you will now see Cindy, you'll see Sue, John, and Lee onward down that success line. those people will forever be locked underneath you, which means they count towards that coffee snapshot, which meant I told you how you get that 20%. Yes, they count towards that. It's amazing. Okay. And so that's why you want to go ahead and lock in your position, because you never know who's going to be underneath you. Now, here are the different options: the small, the 2 medium packs, and the large pack. The small pack we have is $59. It's going to give you 1 box of coffee. The 2 medium packs we have are the 3 boxes and 6 boxes. It's saving you 25 to 35% per box, which is still a phenomenal deal. So we're reducing down the cost of each box. And then, of course, the best value there, option number 4, that is the 16 box special that we have, where it's 45% off. So you're getting that particular box or that product pack at $499. Okay. That, again, reducing each box down to $31 per box. So we're saving you some serious money by getting started there. And based on those pictures that I showed all of you, I'm gonna go back to that here because I want you to see that. You all, based on that right there, all these before and after photos, you're gonna sell some of this product. You're gonna sell a lot of it. In fact, here's what I can tell you. You send out a text message to people and let them know you just started your own online business and you're selling a dynamic weight loss coffee. You can have a website just like this that you can send them to, and they can see all these photos of people who are winning on this product, y'all. It's absolutely crazy. Okay? So they can see all these photos here, and guess what they're gonna tell you? I would love to buy 1, 2, 3 boxes from you. I promise you they'll do that. Or they may ask you for your retail site. But the bottom line is we're showing you how to get in profit right away. It's very simple. Also, keep in mind we have our very own system. Let me show you this right quick. Bear with me. But if you go to valentisdreambuilders.com, or once you're in our Facebook group, if you reach out to any of our partners, myself, Dave, Jordan, any other partners that are plugged in, we can actually show you how you can get your own Dream Builders capture page system. And this is a system, you all, that's going to give you, I mean, literally put your business on just crazy, just fire. I'm telling you right now, tons of really nice capture pages designed to really make it easy for you to share this opportunity with others. We're going to give you all this, you all. You're going to have follow-up messages and just lots of training on what you need to do to become more successful with your business right out the gate. So again, that comes with your system that we give you over here. And we have a special that's going on it right now. So you want to make sure you get plugged in. I love Warren Buffett when he says that whatever you like to do, you make it your hobby, but whatever the world likes to do, make it your business. And I think I've proven my case tonight that the world loves to drink coffee. So you all, we're going to keep this party going on. Matter of fact, I'm going to have you all shift gears here if you can. Go ahead and pick your phone up and dial into this number here. We're going to have a call with our corporate office that's going to kick off here shortly. I gave you more of what I want to call a 30,000 square foot view. Corporate office is going to dive in a little bit closer because they're going to actually let you hear the voices of people out there that are winning on this product, that are winning in this business, and the simplicity behind all of it and what they're doing. So they're going to share some great things with you, some ideas. And again, we're here to help you all succeed. But with that said, you all, thank you so much for jumping on our special edition tonight. Again, this is Marcus here out of the Mile High City of Denver, Colorado. I'm going to go ahead and sign off here and jump on this corporate call. But again, thank you all so much for jumping on with us tonight. And everybody have a great evening. Stay blessed, and we'll see you very soon. Take care.